Okay. So, from the conversations and the questions that you guys were asked, I'm going to ask one or two questions and we'll use that to build up our conversation. Okay. So, I understand that you people have done your pitch presentation. You presented a pitch deck, right? Am I correct?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yes,
That
Good,
was
good.
yesterday.
Oh, that was yesterday.
yes,
Beautiful.
yes.
I want one person to pitch to me what he pitched yesterday, what he or she pitched yesterday. Just one person. You make it really brief, right? So let's see. One person that can just pitch what they pitched yesterday. Yes. Anybody? David, Esther, Gift, Julius, Taiwo, Yusuf, Adetayo, Tochuku. Anybody? Okay. So none of us is confident. Are you people saying nobody's confident enough to pitch what they pitched yesterday? Hello, can anybody hear me? Or am I alone?
We are hearing you.
Okay, but that means nobody's confident enough to pitch what they pitched yesterday. Okay. So let me give a brief introduction about myself.
Takai oyi papa fẹ́ dájẹ́ náà.
Okay, so a quick introduction about myself. My name is Tina Baliwa. I'm a business management consultant. I'm also a licensed BDSP and trainer. Of course, my specific areas of function are around finance management, access to funding, which is where your pitch comes in, and that's why I'm asking that question. Um, what they call it, business development, and every other thing that has to do with ensuring your business moves from point A to point B. Okay, are you guys with me?
Yes,
Are
ma'am.
we together? Okay, good.
Yes, ma'am.
Right. So this is a side note before we get into financial management properly. The purpose of any pitch presentation is to access money, right? The purpose of any form of pitch presentation, people come and say, okay, come and pitch your business idea, come and talk to us about what you are doing. The main purpose is always about money, right?
Yes,
I'm
ma'am.
Yeah.
asking you a question.
Yes, ma.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Good. Now, it is one thing to have access to money. It is another thing to know how to use that money when it arrives. And then it is also another thing to know how to grow this said money that we're talking about. Okay? Now, there are instances where I know we've had this experience. If you've had this experience, please let me know. Where you are planning that there's a particular money you're waiting for. Once the money comes in, you are going to do this, you do that. But the money comes in, you do everything you say you will do, but it doesn't give you the right results. Has anybody had that experience? Hello? I'm asking a question. Has anybody had this experience where you've been waiting for a particular amount of money to enter your account? You agreed that once this money enter, I'm going to do this. I will buy a laptop. I will do this. I will do marketing. I will do one thing, do one thing, and then the money comes, but you put the money where you say you will put it to, but you don't get the results you're expecting. Has anybody had that experience here?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Okay, so this class is really, really quiet. It's really quiet. I like a very interactive class because it will help us learn from each other's experiences, right? So please feel free to talk. Okay? Feel free to talk. Good. Now, why I mentioned that is because most of the times, what we think is the problem of our business is not necessarily the problem. If I ask all of you now, you will tell me that all you just need is money for your business. And I can give you that money for your business. You put the money in the business, but you might not get the result you want. That means beyond money, there are other things you need to ensure you know and you do. That is where financial management comes in. Okay? That is where financial management comes in. Are we still
Okay, ma.
together?
Yes, ma.
Yes,
Yes,
ma.
ma'am.
Okay, good. Now, you must understand that there is a time, every business has its own phase, it has its own season, it has its own period. You need to know it and understand it. Sometimes when we have an idea of something we want to do, we just believe that the way we are thinking of it in our head is exactly how it should be, right? And then by so doing, we enter into trouble because you are just cracking your head every day. This thing na like this is supposed to be. This thing na like this is supposed to be. And you keep trying, but you don't see the result you're expecting because it is beyond your thoughts. Okay, you might be wondering, why am I speaking all this English? No be financial management I wan talk. The truth is every aspect of your business is connected. What did I say?
Every aspect of your business is
Yes,
connected.
it's connected. Yeah.
Beyond.
It's
So
connected.
you must know and understand the level of the connection. Okay, now let's talk about
Okay.
financial management. I'm going to start by defining and explaining what financial management means. Okay, financial management refers to the strategic planning. Note the keywords, the strategic planning. You know, when you say something is strategic, that means you're not doing it the normal way. You are thinking outside the box. You are looking at new ways, better ways, more improved ways of getting something done. Okay? Just like our mobile phones. When mobile phones came out, they are not as functional as they are today. And as companies keep producing new types of mobile phones, they are increasing some of the potentials. Why? Because they want more people to purchase those phones. Even people that have the old one, they want them to still buy the new one. So that is strategic. Financial management refers to the strategic planning, organizing, directing, and controlling of financial undertakings in an organization. Are you guys with me? Hello.
Yes.
Good.
Yes,
So,
ma.
can somebody repeat what I said? I mean, just repeat it based on your own level of understanding. Okay? Oh, yeah, go ahead. Someone should try what I just explained about financial management. Can someone just, based on your own, with your own words, just explain what you understand by what I said? I'm waiting. Oh, can someone explain financial management for me? Now, wow, this class is like, I don't know, what are we going to do? Everybody is just keeping quiet. We can't have a class like this now. It has to be interactive. I'm asking questions so we can
Hello,
answer
can
and get
you hear
understanding.
me?
Yes, David, I can hear you. I
Good
can hear you. Go
morning.
ahead.
Can you
Good morning.
hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay. Um, Financial management, what I understand it to be, is how if you, for example, if you finally succeed in your business and
Mm,
you get financed in your business, financial management all entails how you are able to manage cost and how you can be able to scale those finances you have got also in order not for you to run out of business because of
mm.
so I come to my
Okay. That's a good one. Does any other person have another definition or explanation for financial management? Any other person? Okay. So, what
Good
I want
morning,
us
man.
to, yes, good morning. Good morning. Go ahead. Go ahead. I can hear you. Is it that network is bad?
Yeah. Hello, ma.
Yes, I can hear you.
Network
Okay, ma. Yeah,
is not bad though. I
like as we are playing that financial
can
management
actually hear you very sound.
is strategic planning. When you
Mm,
plan how you spend your money,
mm,
then you organize it the way the money will be spent, then you direct it.
mm.
I think the directing is where you put it, what you use it for,
Oh, yes.
and controlling of finance in an organization. You control your finance, you manage it very well. You don't waste it on unnecessary things. So
Good.
that is
Good.
what I
That's
can
that's
get.
that's an awesome explanation. That's an awesome explanation of what financial management is. Now, I'm stressing this, or why I asked for all of us to share our opinions, is so that we know and we understand that if you say you want to manage your money, there are key things you must take home with you. You must know that you have to plan your money. You plan something before it arrives. It's not when it arrives you start to plan, right? You must also
Yes.
know how to send your money on errand. That is directing that money, right?
Mhm.
Then you must also know how to control it, how to ensure that the way the money is going out, you know where it is going to, you know how it is going to that place and how it will come back. That is control. Okay?
Mhm.
So most of us have businesses and we keep wondering how whether our staff they are stealing from us. Or some people will say, I cannot employ anybody, let them not steal from me, right? If you understand financial management, you will know exactly how you can control that money. That even when one naira misses, you will know where it went to.
Mhm.
Now, in 2018, January ending of 2018, I have one 52,500 naira that I cannot, that we did not, that we spent in my office. I can remember the exact amount because I had control. So I knew when that money was going out, but I also knew what we were using it for. We're using it to do chop chop in the office. We'll buy stuff, my team will go on field work, I'll give them money, go and buy what you want, go and eat here, go and eat that. That's how that money left. But if I did not have control over that money, I will not know that that money left my account because it's not money that you will collect receipt for. You tell somebody to go and buy food or go and buy snacks, will you be collecting receipt? No. Okay, so in financial management, you must understand these key words. These key words. Are we together?
Yes,
Are we
ma.
still together?
Yes,
Good,
ma.
good.
Yes,
Now,
ma'am.
let me quickly tell you why it is important, what some of the objectives of financial management, or some things you would look out for achieving if you are managing your finance. Number one is Number one objective of financial management is it helps you maintain enough supply of fund for your business. It helps you maintain enough supply of funds for your business. The key thing here is if you know where money is coming from, where money is going to, you will always ensure that there is money within your organization or within your business. It is not good as a business owner you run out of money. So some of us, when we do business, right, we make money, we don't bother
Please,
reinvesting some
ma.
of that profit we
Please,
have
ma,
made back
can
in.
you repeat your first point, please?
Okay, the first point is the first objective of financial management is it helps you maintain enough supply of funds within your business. It helps you maintain enough supply of funds within your business. That means there will never really be a time where there's no money with in your business at all. The money might be small, oh, it might be reducing, oh, but there will always be money. Now let me explain how this works. Some of us, when we do business and we make money, we will remove all our profits and we'll go and spend it on ourselves, forgetting that that business needs to be reinvested into. Minus reinvesting into that business, you need to save for the business. You know, savings and investment, they are two different things. You are saving for emergencies or you are saving for a particular reason. While you are investing to increase your return on investment, you want to increase more money, you want to make more money, right? So by the time you set some money aside for savings, maybe you keep 10% from the profit, you remove all your expenses, everything, you have removed it. You set aside 10% from your profit. You say this one is savings. You now set aside another 10% for reinvesting back into the business. Guess what? You are left with 80%. Okay? So if you understand financial management, it will help you ensure that there's always money in your business. You know, this small money we used to remove from our business to buy things for ourselves at home, it also limits the ability to grow our money. It limits the ability to grow our money. Okay? So ensure, it will help you ensure that you have money all the time. Are we together? Are we still together?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Okay. The number 2 objective of financial management is that it helps you ensure that all your business partners or all the people you do business with, they get their money back as at when due. It helps you ensure that anybody you do business with, whether you go and collect goods from them on credit and you say you will pay them after 30 days, you don't pay them after 31 days, you pay them after 30 days, right? So financial management ensures that every partner, any investor in your business gets their money as at when due. So this means that if, for instance, you need 200,000 now in your business, you need 200,000 and you're lucky enough, you get somebody that wants to give you money. Instead of collecting 200,000 and going to spending on everything you need it for in the business, you can say you need 250, collect 250,000, set 50,000 aside. Do you understand? Use the 200,000 for what you want to use it for. If you need 10 days for you to return that 200,000, ask for 20 days or ask for 30 days. Are you guys following me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Ask for 20 days or for 30 days. Don't ask for the exact number of days you need. The reason for that is because so many things within the market or so many market forces, you don't have control over it. So if you go and collect money from somebody or you collect goods from somebody, you are obligated to fulfilling your own part of the bargain. You have said, Madam, give me 20 bags of rice. On the 20th of October, I will give you your money back. What you have done is you have made a commitment. Anything that make you cross 21, 22, and you start doing explanation, you have begun to lose trust in the side of the person you are doing business with. So what financial management will help you do is that it will help you strategize your funding. If you collect 200,000 from somebody and you need it only for 10 days, ask them to give you for 30 days. So you still have 20 days extra to play with. Okay? In other cases, if it is 200,000 you need, you can ask for 250 or 280,000. So that if it is time for you to pay back and you don't have enough money, that 80,000 you kept, you can first of all give them and say, please, I'm so sorry. Hold this one first. But the point is, on the day you said you will give them back that money, you gave them back the money. You gave them back something. Do people understand the point I'm trying to make?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I need another person to respond. Do you people understand the point
Yes.
Good.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
good. Awesome. So financial management is what they call na sense. Na sense, IQ, na im they use to do am. Okay? You use wisdom. You know, when you were pitching your businesses, I'm sure you got to the part where you talked about the money side, where you were explaining how much you needed, what you wanted to use it for. You know, I don't know if you explained the duration. but you must ensure that you always give yourself allowance when it comes to business. When it comes to putting money into business, give yourself allowance. All right, are we together?
Yes,
But
ma'am.
you mentioned that allowance.
Good.
What do you mean by
No, I mean
that?
give yourself extra time. That's what I mean by allowance. So like the example I gave, if you know you need something for 10 days, instead of saying it's 10 days you need it for, say you need it for 30 days. That 20 days extra you have given yourself is allowance period. You have given yourself time. You have bought time. You understand what I mean?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So allowance does not mean money
Yes,
you
I
carry from your business and go and
understand.
spend. Uh-huh. It just simply means give yourself time. Okay, when you do the financial analysis, you will discover that okay, we can get this thing, yes, but give yourself extra time, because in business is built based on trust. People will buy from you and continue to buy from you if they know you, they like you, and they trust you. Okay, what did I say? I said people will continue to buy from you
Continue to.
if
Yes.
they know you, they like you, and they
They like
trust
you
you.
and trust you. Okay.
Good. So you must ensure you build trust. How? You see this allowance I'm talking of, this giving yourself time, this giving space, this ensuring that anybody that invests in your business or any person you do business with, they get their returns as at when due. That thing alone will build super trust. You know, most of us wonder how all these rich people do. They live based off of credit, but they have established trust. That's why a bank will be chasing a Dangote and saying, let me give you 100 billion, let me give you this. They are the ones asking you, please take, hold it. So as a business owner, you can build that level of trust with anybody you do business with. Are we still together?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yes.
yes,
All right.
Yeah.
yes.
All right, good. So the number 3 objective of financial management is it allows you use your funds well. I'm using a very simple word so that we all understand it. It allows you use your funds very well. Because in financial management, there's always scale of preference. So what do I need to do now? What can I do later that I don't necessarily need to do now? Those kind of questions. In financial management, you'll be able to use your money well at the right time for the right things. It's not because your neighbor that is doing the same business with you has painted his or her shop, you too, you will now carry paint and go and paint your own. That's not the right way of using money, right? You will know what to use it for. At that time when your customer is painting shop, you are investing the money in marketing, in digital marketing, or you are investing the money in physical marketing. Okay, financial management will teach you how to use your money very well. All right, are we together?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Yes,
good.
ma'am. We can
The
hear you.
Yes, the fourth objective of financial management is it helps you create real and safe investment opportunities. It helps you create real and safe investment opportunities. Now, let me ask you guys, as is anybody on this call, have people participated in this MMM, all this kind of MMM? They'll say bring 20,000, after 30 days we give you 100,000. Who has participated in anything like that?
Yes.
And at the end of the day, what do they do?
They ran away.
You know, there are so many experiences like that. I have so many clients. So many clients that always fall into that trap. They will tell them that, no, this thing, this business opportunity, they call it business opportunity. It is so real. 100%. In fact, some of them will establish office where you are, collect everybody's money and disappear. But you see, if you understand finances very well, you will know what is real and what is fake. If I come and meet you and tell you, invest 20,000, and in 30 days you will get 150,000. The first question you should ask is how? What will you use the 20,000 for that to turn into 150,000? Right? Because there are some things that are not realistic. If you say you want to invest 20,000 in forex trading, for example, and get 150,000 after 30 days, it's not realistic for so many reasons. Because you must be an expert with forex and you must understand the risk appetite you can take. And anybody that is an expert that has been doing forex for years, that understands forex, will not put 20,000 naira. Sure, you understand what I'm saying? So, as somebody that understands financial management, it will help you create opportunities, real and safe investment opportunities. I mentioned to you that when you collect money from your customers, maybe at the end of the month, you are doing your accounts and you have removed all your expenses, you have removed the running costs for the month, money you use in buying diesel, buying fuel, little things you spend money on. Then whatever money, and you remove your salary, whatever money that is left that you call profit, inside that profit that you have left, set aside 10% for investment. That 10% for investment is not for you, it is for your business. So you see an opportunity, let's assume, to buy shares in a thriving company. You invest the money. What you are trying to do is to grow money for the company, not for yourself. Then you set some extra money aside, you save that money. Okay? So it is because most of us don't do these things, we don't practice it. That's why when somebody brings one opportunity that seems golden, that seems like it's shining, we'll run after it and then we'll fall into trouble. So these 4 key areas I've mentioned, they are the major reasons why you need to understand financial management. Okay? Are we still together in this class, or is anybody sleeping?
We are together.
We are together.
Okay, awesome. So let's move ahead to the next one. Let's talk about the elements of financial management, because I've been saying you need to understand financial management, you need to know financial management, you need to do this. Let's talk about the elements. The key element of financial management is planning. The key element of financial management is planning. You see, um I remember some years ago, I wanted to do something in my office, a program, an event, bring people to come and learn some vocational skills. They were going to learn how to make shoe polish, how to make Vaseline. Is it Vaseline? Yes. How to make paint, oil paints, how to make about 4 major things that are not very common. So when I got the idea, I was like, this is a beautiful idea. I mean, people want to learn it now. It's something that is not common. So I decided that let me put the advert on radio for 3 weeks. So imagine you're paying, let's say, 5,000 naira every day for 3 weeks. That's for 21 days. That's some money that you have spent. Then you will pay trainers that will come and train. Then you will also provide lunch, right? So I was so excited about the plan. In my head, it was perfect. It was very perfect. I had calculated that if we get 150 people, or let's say bad as a bad, we get 100 people to attend the event, and each person is paying 1.5, would have made how much? Somebody should do the math for me. 1.5 times 100.
150, 150,000.
150,000. It's not even
Yes.
plenty. So we had calculated that we would make 150,000. That means we'll remove our radio money that we're spending for 5,000. We'll remove money for flyers and money for 1 or 2 things we spent on. We'll still have small change. So we're so happy about it. It's 1.5. Anybody can pay 1.5. Guess what? The day of the event, by 9 o'clock, my team has set up. Everywhere is ready. 9 9 o'clock, nobody had come. 10 o'clock, nobody had come. 11 o'clock, nobody had come. My trainers were already on ground. By 12, 3 people came in. And those 3 people, they came in, they were like, they came in, everywhere was looking a bit dry. So they paid their money. We're happy at least small thing don't enter hand. After sitting down for 30 minutes, they just got up and said, this is not where they are coming to, actually. It's not where they are going to. They are going somewhere else. That's how they collected that money and they left. Now, at the end of that day, we ended up, of course, wasting everything. We still had to give money, look for money from somewhere else and pay the trainers, to thank them for coming. What point am I trying to bring out? We had done our planning. We did our business planning. We planned how the events will be. But what we did not consider is we did not plan our finances very well. We only planned how the whole event will go. We didn't settle down and say, okay, the most important aspect is for us to make money. So how can we make money? What is the bad or bad? Okay, if only 10 people come, can we still make money? If only 5 people come, can we still make money? We didn't ask all the key financial questions. At the end of the day, after that experience, I first of all went home. I went to look for where to eat very hot amala. After eating the amala, I slept. Almost 1 month, I did not go to the office because I was heartbroken. As at that time, money 150,000 was money now. It's not now that 150,000 is not money. That was where I learned that when you are trying to do something in your business, after planning the entire idea, separate your finances, settle down and break it down into pieces. Plan it well. Okay? Don't forget, I'm explaining the key element of financial management, which is financial planning.
Planning. Yeah.
Now, what is financial planning? Financial planning is the process of calculating the amount of capital that is required for an organization and then determining how to spend it. Let me take it again. Financial planning is the process of calculating the amount of capital that is required by an organization, that's by a business, right? And then determining or deciding how you want to spend the money. Okay? Now, in order to do this thing, you don't just do it from your head, though. You want to calculate your capital. If I ask some people, how much capital do you want to use in starting your business? The person will say, well, I need around 1 million. Meanwhile, the person does not know how much they're selling machine in the market. The person does not know how much one marketing material will cost. The person does not know how much getting marketers to go to the field will cost. The person doesn't know anything. But the person will just guess that the capital I need is 1 million. And then someone gives you 1 million, you enter into trouble. You must know how much you actually need. When you know how much you actually need, you can increase it by 5 or 10%. Now, how do you know how much you need for your business? You break everything down. You are going to rent shop for 1 year, Abi. You put rent 100,000. This is an example. You need sewing machine. Maybe you need 5 sewing machine, electric sewing machine. You will go and check for the brand that you want. Let's say the brand is 70,000, they're selling one. You know that that's 70,000 times 5. You write it down. You go and look for the next thing. You need knitting machine. How much is knitting machine? You put it down. You need generator. How much is the type of generator that will carry your equipment? You put it down. Now, you are going to need 2-3 persons to work with you, and you need to pay them salary for 3 months. You calculate how much you want to pay each of them for that 3 months, put it down. Because the first 3 to 6 months of your business, nothing is really happening. You might be having sales is coming, but doesn't mean you are making money. It doesn't mean you are making money yet. It just means that, okay, people are aware, people need what you are offering, but you have not really made your capital that you've invested into the business back. Okay, so you calculate everything I have mentioned now, come up with the total amount, then add a 5 to 10% inflation rates, because we're expecting that the things, maybe by the time I'm ready or by the time I have money, the amount of those things would have increased. Okay, so that is how to calculate your capital. You don't guess your way into what your capital should be. Are we still together?
Yes.
Yes.
You don't guess. What you need to do is to do proper finding. Many of us want to do business, many of us want to succeed, but we're very lazy. We don't want to leave our comfort zone. We only guess and guess and guess. Guessing does not work in business anymore. You have to get into the field. Find out what you need to find out. Ask the right people the questions you need to ask. Don't do guesswork. Don't imagine it. Okay? So for you to properly plan your finance, you must know how much you really need as your capital. If you add 10% of 1 million, 10% of 1 million is how much? 100,000, Abi? 10% of 1 million is how much?
100,000.
100,000.
100,000. So if you add 100,000 to, if you add 100,000 to 1 million, that's 1,100,000. Before you say what you need is 1 million, Abi, after calculating your mass.
Yes.
And then you add 100,000 on top because of inflation. Mind you, don't forget that you have added the cost of your logistics. So you have added the cost of hiring truck that will carry your things when you buy them in the market. Everything you want to do with the money at the beginning, include it. If you want to buy bags of water and keep in your office, please include it. Don't leave anything out. Okay? Then now let's come to determining how you spend the money. Once you have collected, or once you have been able to get that money that you need for your business, that actual capital you need, then you now begin to do scale of preference. Which one is first for me? Most of us, when we have a business idea, the first thing we think of is renting a space. That should actually be the last thing you think of. If you don't have clients coming physically into your office, don't rent shop. Okay? If you have clients coming in, but you have only five clients in a month, or let's say 15 clients in a month coming to your office space, please don't rent a shop. Go and look for co-working spaces and have specific days that you go and have your meeting, you leave the place. Because when you rent an office space, you will pay for lights, you will pay for NEPA, you will pay for water, you will pay local government tax, you will pay state government tax. Then you will pay any other one that people within area is to collect. Then you will need to ensure you have lights. You will buy generator, be fueling it. You will need to ensure there is fan. You will need to put chair. And these days, in people's businesses, they like decoration. You need to do POP, all those plenty things. If you know you don't have customers coming, please don't rent office space. You will not be wondering how. There are options. There are so many options. You can have virtual business conversations. I am talking to you people now. You can't see me, I cannot see you, but you can hear my voice. Okay? I can pass the message I'm trying to pass across. I can pass it across to you without seeing me physically. That's one way. Another way is to look for co-working space. That's all these people that have spaces where you can come, pay for a day, pay for 2 hours, pay for 3 hours. You can even pay for a month. They will give you table and chair, that's your space. You'll be doing your things there. Because if you look at the responsibility of owning and running an office, it is much. Okay? So when you have accessed that your initial capital, you need to look at what you should spend money on now and the money you should set aside safe in the beginning. Hope I'm not confusing anybody. Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Please. Am I making any form of sense?
No, man. We
Yes.
can understand you.
Adam,
You are
Okay.
making much sense, ma'am.
Yes, very clear.
Okay, good. I want to be sure so that I will know I'm not talking to myself. Now, as a business owner, we're talking about the key elements of financial management, which is planning. Why should you plan? That's the question. You might be wondering, so why do I need to plan? At least the thing in my head, I get the idea, I get the IQ. Why do I need to plan? You need to plan because, like the example I gave us before, you need to know exactly how much you need. You need to know exactly how much you need. Number two, you need to know the type of structure you want to build in your business. Structure means pattern, the type of pattern you want to have in your office. Now, if I want to build a house and I have an empty land, and I just go to the land, carry cement, carry what they call it, blocks, put it on the floor, then just carry cement and start pouring on it. Please, will that house stand? I'm
No.
asking us. It won't stand. It will fall. Why? Because
Yeah.
there's no foundation, there's no structure. Now, if I go and dig a foundation for bungalow, and then after doing the foundation, and I say, Kai, I feel like doing 6-story building. Please, what will happen to that building?
To
To
collapse.
collapse.
It will collapse.
It will definitely collapse. So, planning your finances would help you determine what type of structure you want to build for your business. Some of you might be feeling, but my business is a one-man business now. It's only me. Yes, it is only you today, but it might not remain only you tomorrow if you are growing. So people that are coming to join you, they need to meet a pattern on ground. If they meet a pattern on ground, they can easily align. But if there is nothing on ground, there will be room for a lot of theft. I was watching one of these consultants speak. She was talking about one of her clients she helped. The client is to sell shawarma. And the client said, but they will have a lot of shawarma, but she notices that the money at the end of the day, the money don't used to be much. And they used to have orders. They used to have so much orders. She now took her to to her shawarma place. That lady now said, okay, this is what we'll do. Buy the raw materials you need for your shawarma. Portion it according to how many shawarma can come out from what you have bought. So, and she said, only you should do the portioning. So this lady bought the items. They now portioned it. She now portioned it. After portioning it, it was 120 pieces of shawarma that will come out from what she bought. 120 pieces. Okay. So that made her know that each time we buy this particular stock, we should be able to get between 120 and 130 pieces of shawarma. That one alone has told her how much she should expect. The consultant now told this lady, don't tell your staff that you have counted it. Don't tell them that you are watching anything. That the next day, don't come to the shop. Don't go to the shop at all, but just watch how much they will give you. Since it's 150, you are already expecting the equivalent money of 150 based on you people have orders. So according to what the lady did, she didn't go to the store, she left them. At the end of the day, they now gave her money. When she counted, the money was short. As share, those people sold about 30, put the money in their pocket and shared it among themselves. Imagine remove 30 from 120, that's 90. That means the woman's profit is what they have given, they have sold out and they've put in their pocket. When the woman found out, she went back to the store. She now asked them, after probing, one person now started breaking down and crying that, this is what happened. Oh, this is the money they gave us. So she collected all the money back. She did not fire them. Oh, she didn't sack them. But she told them from now on, this is our pattern. And that became a standard. It became difficult for them to steal. If they want to steal one or two, maybe it's easy. But they cannot steal up to 5 anymore. Because you, as the business owner, we know something is missing. That is why you need to structure your business. Okay? So, financial planning helps you to determine the kind of structure you want for your business. Are we still together?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, ma. Yes,
Finally,
ma.
financial planning gives you financial control. Like the example I just made, it gives you financial control of your business so that when you are not there, you will not have high blood pressure wherever you are. As I'm speaking with you guys, I'm in Lagos. I have a project running in 3 locations and I'm not there, and the project has to do with money. But what I did was I created a system where when somebody comes and approaches you for what we do, because we do CSC registrations in mass, you need to fill a link. That means if you fill link, that person has paid. If you don't fill the link, the person has not paid. So it becomes difficult for you to now come and tell me, somebody paid though, and we've not seen the person's certificate. Where did the person pay to? Where is the person's information? Why didn't you fill the link? And the link has date, it has time, it has responsibility, it has so many things that will make me know whether money came in or whether money did not come in. You understand what I'm saying? So I have
Yes.
control over my finances. And that is one important thing you must do as a business owner. Have control. I can be here and I can be running projects across the 36 states of Nigeria. All you need to do, put a structure in place, create a control system. That's it. Remember I said something. Your business might be only you today, but if it will grow, it will not remain only you tomorrow. Except if you don't want your business to grow. If your own is let me just make money, that's fine. But I'm talking to real entrepreneurs here, and I believe you want your business to grow. So this thing I'm talking about, financial planning, these objectives, how you can plan your finances well, take it to mind. Are we still together?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Now, what are the steps it takes to manage this finance that I've been speaking? I've been speaking English since morning. What are the steps it takes to manage your finances? The number one thing is the first step is to separate your business and your personal finance. So let me ask us a question and I need us to answer. How many of us have a business account?
Hello, man.
I do.
Yes,
I
okay.
do. I do.
I do.
Good, good, good. So but some of us are here, we don't have business accounts, we don't have personal accounts. Now, some of us have business accounts, but we're still putting all our money in our personal account. Am I correct?
Yes, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Correct,
How do
man.
you so how do you now separate the fund? Let's assume your car breaks down. You need to quickly change battery. And in your personal account, which is also your business account, there is a 1 million naira there. But it is for business. So somebody has given you money to do supply. You that you own the account, you can easily just say, make I just borrow 70,000 sharp sharp, let me repair this car, I will put it back. Do you used to put it back? I'm asking you, do we put the money back?
Sometimes.
No, no,
No, it's
Sometimes.
not easy.
Most times
Sometimes.
I
we
do.
don't, because sometimes
you don't.
it is hard. Because sometimes when you put the money inside, only you that will remove the money by yourself again for another thing. So you must separate your business money and your personal money. There are times when, yes, you might need to combine it. Maybe your business account is having issues, you're having challenges, and business must go on. Fine. But have proper record. You know how much came in for the business. You can decide at the end of the month, oh, that one na from inside my salary. Okay? And when you are separating your finance, please, please, and please, and please, ensure you record it. Don't just say I have magnetic brain, I will remember. You most likely will not remember. You see, most of the things I'm saying right now, if I ask you, some of us here, in the next 3 hours, you might not really be able to say exactly what I said. You can only say what you understood. Okay? And gradually the information you have will be fading off. That's how it is naturally. So record it. Separate your personal finance, your business finance. Like the example I gave you about that woman selling shawarma. Find out how many these goods that you're selling, how many has come in, How many will go out? How much will we charge? So you know how much you're expecting to make from the things you are selling. So that if you look at the money in your account and it's not balancing, you know something is wrong. And you also need to capture discounts. Sometimes we give discounts to our customers differently. Some people will come to meet you, they say they want to buy, let me use shawarma again. They say they want to buy shawarma. You will tell them shawarma is 3,000. They will give you money. Some will come and meet you. They'll say they want to buy shawarma. You tell them 3,000. They say no. They'll say it's 2,500. I will pay. And maybe because that person is your regular customer, you sell it to that person at 2,500. Another person will come, you give the person at 2,800. Sure, you understand that some monies are not balancing at that point in time, right? Record the discounts. Have a column in your record book where you put discounts. Okay? I'm going to make sure that before we finish this session, I'll just touch a little bit on some of the ways you can record your finances in a simple format. Now, after separating your business and your personal finance, the next thing you need to do is to create a detailed budget. You see this one, again, we are very lazy to do it, but it is very important. As a business owner, you should have a budget for your business. Now, that budget can either be in 3 ways. It can be monthly, it can be quarterly, it can be yearly. That means you know how much people will spend in your organization from January to December. You know the total amount of money you need for running costs. And then again, you factor in inflation. So any money you put, always factor inflation. You need 20,000 this month. Next month, you might need 40,000. Factor in inflation. So create a detailed budget. What and what are you buying? What and what are you doing? What and what are you taking? Record it. What do we need? These goods, how many times do we need to purchase goods? Detailed budgets. I'm not saying your budget must be perfect, but it should be detailed. And when you are doing your budget, please include your staff salaries. Include your own salary. Don't say you're the owner of the business. Any money that comes is my money. It's not your money, it's for the business. The business is an entity on its own. And if you don't treat a human being as a human being, what happens? The person will begin to either misbehave or the person will lose interest in being around you. It's the same thing with your business. If you treat your business anyhow, your business too will treat you anyhow. Okay? Are we still together?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Good.
We are together.
We can hear you.
All right. Now, remember we have said these are the fundamental steps to managing your finance. The first one is separate your business and personal finance. The second one is create a detailed budget. The third one is track your income and expenses. Track your income and your expenses. Good. Now, let me break this track your income and expenses into smaller points. Can anybody mention, I know we all do business now, so how do you record your transactions? Now, so I'm asking us, this is an open class now, please. How do you record your financial transactions? Oh yeah, now somebody should share with us. What do you use in recording it?
Um,
Hello?
Hello, ma.
Yes.
I normally use this app, this expense summaries app.
Okay, good. Expense summaries app, good. Who else? Oh yeah, now someone else should tell me what they use. So that means no other person is tracking their income and their expenses. Okay. So I'm going to suggest a few tools you can use. They are easy to use. All you need to do is to just manage it. You can go on YouTube, you watch videos on how to use it. In fact, some of these tools, when you come on their platform, they have tutorials, short tutorial. Some of them, all you need to do is to enter in transaction and you get your end results. You don't need to do any calculation or any mathematics. You can use tools like QuickBooks. I'm gonna drop it inside QuickBooks. You can use Zoho, I think Zoho, yes, Zoho Books. You can use I'm trying to remember. There's this other
Sorry,
platform.
sorry, ma, you put it on the chat. Ma, put it on the chat so that we
Yeah.
can
I'm putting
screenshot
it on
it.
the chat. I'm putting on the chat. Mm. You can use Sage. Yes, there's one they call Sage. You can use Sage. You can use Keeper. Yes, Keeper app. Keeper app. You can use Sage. Okay. Now these are some of the record keeping tools you can use that would help you a lot. There was another one I bumped into. I have the app on my phone. Let me check for it. Um, it has receipts. I can't find it now. But if I can remember, I think I can just send it. I would drop it at the end of the day. Okay, there's one app called Orders. Orders. You just go on App Store and check for orders. So if you're someone that takes um a lot of orders, maybe you do things that have to do with food and all of that, you can use that platform. Okay. Now, apart from all these ones, there are other things you can do. I'm back. Can you guys hear me? Sorry, I lost network for a little.
Yes, we can hear you, ma.
Okay. So apart from all these apps I talked about, some of us we don't like to use application. We don't have energy and we don't have strength for it, right? So what you can do, you can use Google Form. This one is just an aside though. You can use Google Form. That Google Form, you would write, you will create the questions the way you want the business transactions to be entered. Maybe you want the name of the client, you want date and time, you want what did the client buy, what quantity, um if the person paid cash or the person did transfer, or you want as the person's order been delivered or is it being processed. You can just create something with Google Form, then connect this Google Form to Excel sheets. I wish I can share my screen so that I can maybe show you an example of what I'm talking about, because this one is really easy, right? You can just do it and all you need to do is to be entering information into that link. Let me see. Let me see if I'm a host. Let me see if I can share my screen. Good. Okay, I'm going to share my screen. Let me do a practical example with us. Google Form. Are you guys interested in the example?
Yes,
Yes,
ma.
ma'am.
Yes, so
For sure, ma, we're interested.
Okay. Uh, sorry. Let me get into the form. Let me just get the forms out. Give me 1 second. Okay. I'm going to share my screen and then I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. Let me see. Okay. Can you guys see my screen? Can you see my screen?
Yes, ma. Yes, ma.
Yes,
Yes, yes, ma'am. Yes.
You can see my screen now. Where am I now?
yes.
Google.
Google search.
Google search.
Good. So what you will do
Yeah,
first of all is to come here.
platform.
Good. What you do first of all, if you are logged into your Google account on your phone or on your laptop, if you are logged in on your phone, you will go to that place where you have three dots up. You change your settings to desktop view. So it looks like a desktop, okay? So that you can access this thing I'm doing now. Go and look for Google Form. So this is Google Form. So we'll pick one form now. Just design something. Let's pick a blank form.
Sorry, I hope this meeting is being recorded.
Sorry?
Hope you are recording this session. You are recording the class, ma.
Yeah, I'm sure Net Factory should be
Yes.
recording it.
Yes. The host is
Okay.
recording.
Good. So now I've opened a new form. Let's choose one business. Let's use shawarma business. Let's say the name of my business is let's say this is request form for shawarma or for Coke. Let me write Coke. Then add a little explanation so that if you give the request form to anybody that's your staff, they can easily understand what the form is for. So you go ahead and now type in, use this form, enter in all Coke requests. You are done. Now, the first question is name of staff. For example, either you do name of staff. The good thing about Google Form is the date and the time will show automatically. I will show you guys at the back end. So name of staff. Even you too, you're also a staff. Okay. So name of staff. That's the first thing. Because you want to know who entered the transaction. Okay. Then after name of staff, the next thing you do, you create another column. Okay. Are you people watching what I'm doing?
Yes, ma'am.
Good.
Yes,
After
ma'am.
doing that,
Yes.
you can enter name of client. You can enter name of clients or name of customer. That's if you like to keep your customers' records, name of customer, or you enter customers' details. So you might not know the customer's name. You might just have little details. Maybe the customer is a walking guest. So the answer can easily be walking guest. Okay? Then you now write how many bottles of Coke. And remember, once you create this form, you have created it. You can always edit it at the back end and it will show in the front. Okay. Once you have done this one, you have done it. Just keep using it. And you can see it anywhere. If it is on your phone, you can see it. If it's on your laptop, you can use somebody's laptop, open it. If you log in, you will see the form there. How many bottles of Coke? Or you can write quantity, why is it canceling? Quantity of Coke, right? Please hope people are following now. Quantity of Coke. Let's add one more. Cash transfer, cash, bank, which other way? Credit. So whether the person wants to give you cash or the person wants to do transfer or the person wants to enter credit, then you now write amount. Then you can create space for balance in case your own kind of business, you will give them the product, they will give you an amount of money and balance you later. You can do that. You can create space for balance. So this amount is better you make it amount received. Amount received. Finish. Once you have done this, for instance, you have finished a form. Abi, let me show you how the form looks at the front end. So when you want to fill the form for customer, see what it looks like. name of staff, name of customer or customer details, how many bottles of Coke, cash or bank or credit, amount received, balance, then submit. Now I'm going to take you back. Let's go back. Let's see. Let me add something. Something came to my mind. I've forgotten again. Something came to my mind. Okay. Now, each time you are filling a form, you see this place. This place, what did they say? What did they write here?
Request.
Required.
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 Ensure that for check and balances purpose, and so that your staff will not do wuru wuru, always put this one on. Is required. So if they don't fill it, if they don't fill the information, they cannot submit the form. Do you understand? If they don't fill the information, they can't submit the form. Except if it's an information that you know is not necessary. But if it is one that you know is necessary, ensure you always turn on this required button. Okay? You people also understand what I'm trying to show you so that you see it at the back end. It will help a great deal. If you're not used to using all this software and you want to be able to control it yourself. Now let's go back to the preview. Let me refresh it. You will see that you see that all the required portions are now showing. You can see it, ba?
Yes.
That's why I said you can edit and re-edit anytime. So let's do a test. So let's say the name of the staff is Titi. Let's say the name of the customer, maybe it's a working customer. So you can just write working. Okay, how many bottles of Coke? The person bought 5. Now you know that in a crate or in these plastic bottles, in one pack you have 12, Abi. So if the person is buying, yes, in one pack of Coke, plastic Coke, you have 12. If the person is buying 5 packs, all you need to do is to multiply 12 by 5, so you know the quantity, right? So let's say the number of Coke the person wants to buy is 5, and the person is going to pay me cash. Okay, how much is the person giving me? How much is the person giving me? The person is giving me let's say 500 naira. Then the person will balance me 50 naira. Then I submitted, Abi. See, I've submitted. It's very simple. Now we'll go back to that form, then go to responses. You see response, it has already appeared here. But if you want to see it properly in your spreadsheet, all you need to do, come to link to sheets. See it here, come to this place, link to sheets. Are you guys seeing what I'm doing?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
You link it to sheets, create new spreadsheet. Okay, create new spreadsheet. All you need to do is to create. So you have created a spreadsheet. Look at it. This is how it will now appear. You see timestamp, you see the date, you see the time. Sure, you have seen it.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
the exact time the customer buys, that makes that purchase, you know the time. The exact day, you know the date. And that's how you keep filling it up. This is where all your money will appear, which is very simple. So you can see how much has come into your business. That's all you need, though. You see this time, this Excel sheet, it will continue to update
Sorry,
on its own.
can you please repeat the
I can't.
Sorry, ma. Please, can you
Yes.
repeat the process?
From the
We are
beginning.
struggling to hear you. We are struggling to hear you. Your mic is not clear. Big voice.
He's saying we should
I
repeat
said,
the process
please,
from
can
the
you
beginning. From where are you? From where do you?
Excel part.
Okay, so look at it
From
here.
the Excel part, just the Excel.
The place where you create the form. There are 3 key things you find up here. You find questions, you find responses, and then you find settings. All you need to do is to come to responses. Okay, then you will find this. Look at it, view in sheets. You know, I've already linked sheets. That's why it's showing you viewing sheets. Normally, if I've not linked the Google Sheet to it, you will see link sheets.
Sheet, yes.
So all you need to do, click on these viewing sheets and it will appear. Everything anybody enters into that Google form, it will appear here automatically. Let me show you an example. This is one live one we have. This is from my team working in different locations. They're working in Uromi, Ekpoma, Auchi, Benin. You can see limited liability here. So anything people in Ekpoma are doing is entering here automatically. Anything people in Auchi are doing is entering here automatically. Do you understand what I'm saying? Anything people are doing with the limited liability is entering here automatically. So once you've connected it to the sheet, all you need to do is to go to your Google Sheet and open it. It's there. This is a very simple process. All you need to do is practice, 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 okay? You can make you make mistake, you make adjustment, but it's very simple. With this one,
please.
go ahead, I'm listening.
Please, I want to ask, the one that they are using in the office, is it the one of Google Form or Excel sheets?
The one I just showed you people now.
The one that your staffs are using in the office. I mean, are you sending the Google Form for
It's
them?
Google
I don't
Form.
know. Okay, you are sending it here as a link.
Yes, it's Google Form. Yes, it's Google Form. Let me show you people how to generate the link. Let me show you where to get the link from. You see this place where you see send. This is where the link to your form is. Open it. You see this one is email. Don't go here. You see send via link. Look at the link here. Shorten the link. Right? Shorten the link is going to shorten. I think there's network issue. Good. It has shortened. Copy it. And all you need to go and paste it. Either you paste it on your WhatsApp or you paste it anywhere. Okay? But that link is what people will always click, that they will use in filling information. So let me paste it here. Let me bring the same link. Once I click on this link or anybody clicks on it, this is what appears.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, I'm with you.
Please, how do we connect yourself to the Google Form?
It's here. When
How
you
do we
come,
connect
see the question.
yourself to the Google Form?
See it here. See it here. This is where we created the question, Abi. Right? This is where we created the question. So there is this part called responses. You see here, responses. Once you click on responses, you will see this. You always see this green logo. When you see this green logo, it is Excel sheet. Do you understand? Are you guys following me?
Yes, ma'am. We're with you, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Good. So all you need to do is to click this. You click this viewing sheets. Now, the reason why you're seeing viewing sheets, like I explained before, is because we have already linked it. Normally, what you will see there is link to sheet. You see link to sheet here. Just click it. Automatically, it has been linked. When you click it, you will see create new spreadsheet. And you will also see add to existing spreadsheet. Don't add to existing spreadsheet. Just create new spreadsheet. That's all. And automatically you will see this. You understand what I'm saying? Do you guys get it now? Do you get it now?
Yes,
we are following.
Good. So you see with this one, everything you are doing, you'll be seeing everything anybody is doing, you are seeing it. Everything you are doing, you are also seeing it. You can see the record. Let me show you. People can even upload things. You see, this is money. This is amount paid. You see? This is amount paid. This is the name of the team member that did the work. You sure you're seeing it?
So,
This is,
question mark.
yes.
Once we link it to a new
Sorry?
Google Sheet, I said once we link it to a new Google Sheet, we don't need to arrange it automatically. Anybody
No,
that
you don't
says
need
it.
to arrange it. No, it's arranged on its own. The only
Okay,
thing
so
you
arrange
can
it.
do, the only thing you can do is while you are working on this Google Sheet at the back, you can be using
Yes.
colors to identify, maybe the one that has paid balance and the one that's not paid. Like you see this one I'm showing you guys. You can see these ones are in purple. All these ones that are in purple, their certificate has come out. These ones that are in green,
Okay.
their name has been reserved, but their certificate is not out yet. And the name approval has not come. Now, okay, there's no one in yellow. If you see anyone in yellow, it means see this one is in yellow. It means the name has been approved. We have paid for certificate, but certificate has not come out. Once certificate come out, we change it to purple.
You'll be the one to indicate it with colors.
Yes, you are the one that we're indicating with colors. See where the color is. See it here. So you can pick any color you want. Look at, let me show you on this sheet. Sure you see it. You can pick any color you want. Sure you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So that's why this is another way you can use in managing your finances or in keeping track record of your finance. See, this one is very simple. Very, very simple. You don't need to pay subscription. You don't need to do anything because anything your team member enter, they cannot correct it. Sure, you get the gist. They can't correct it. They can't edit it. Only you can edit it from the back end. All right.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
My screen stopped showing now.
Sorry?
Your
Hello?
screen stopped showing. I can't see your screen.
Yes, I've stopped sharing. We are
Hello?
done with that.
Your screen stopped showing.
Yes, we are done with that
Okay.
session already. Yes. So I want us to continue class. Okay, so remember we were talking home and your expenses. So you can create two different links. One is for expenses, one is for income. You control expenses on your own. Income, you can give the link to your staff. Let them be filling the information. Okay? So it will help you a lot to stay organized. Thank God I show you people practically. I'm here. People are in other locations and they are doing it. They are paying the money. They are doing what they need to do. All right. Now, remember, we're still talking about the fundamental steps in managing your finances, how to manage this finance. We say separate your business and personal finance, create a detailed budget, track your income and expenses, then manage your cash flow. Manage your cash flow. It is not every goods that comes into town that you should buy because you think it will do well in the market. It is not every renovation you see other people doing that you should do. Oh, everybody is doing content creation. Let me create a studio in my office to do content creation. It is not for everybody. Because if you create office space finish and you cannot come and dance in front of camera, you know that money has wasted. So you need to manage how money comes in and how money goes out. Finally, the last one is build an emergency fund. Remember that savings that that I was talking about in the beginning? Do you people remember? Do you remember that savings I was talking about? That savings will now become emergency fund. So for example, somebody ordered for something and there is no, sorry, excuse me. Okay, somebody ordered for something and there is no feedback. There is no, you can't You can't meet up to the demand because you have goods stock somewhere. From this emergency fund, you can remove money, quickly buy and give the customer. Sure, you understand? Build an emergency fund. So we're finally coming to an end of financial management. Okay, so let's talk about financial analysis. Let's talk about financial analysis because, of course, part of the elements, part of the key elements, apart from financial planning, the next one is financial analysis. You need to be able to analyze your finances well. There are just three key things. The first thing is you must understand financial statements, your income, your expenditure. Understand how money is moving in your business. You must understand it. You don't need to go through the technical route. That's why I showed you a very simple layman route that you can follow now. Okay? Just understand it. Why did this money go out? When? What did we use it for? Did we get the results we wanted? Understand cash flow. Understand your income and your expenses. Number two of financial analysis is monitor key metrics. Key metrics are the key things that you will know whether you are making money or you're not making money, or whether you're losing money. So track all those key metrics. Track your revenue, how it's coming. Okay, are we generating revenue? Track your profit margin. Remember I mentioned discount. You know that space where we used to give discount? Create a column for discount. Okay? Then also check those people that are collecting credits from you. If you put the credits on one side and you put the money that will come by the time they will give you the money, if you check it and you see that, if I give this person this credit, I might not be able to buy these goods again the way I bought it the last time, then avoid giving the person credit. Monitor key metrics when you're analyzing your finances. Then number three, finally, is perform regular financial checks. You see, with this method I've taught you people, at the end of the month, all me I used to do, I will just go and look at your spreadsheets. What have you been doing? Okay, these people have not done this, they've not done this. Oh, these ones have been doing this. This is what has come in. Then you will check it. Okay, how many have we worked on? How many have we not worked on? Okay, so perform regular financial checks. This will help you improve greatly in your business. Okay, so how do you grow this business that we've been talking about? The first thing you must do is invest wisely. The second thing you must do is manage your inventory. The goods that are coming in, like I said, know how many things are coming in. Control your costs. If you know that you can go and buy these particular goods, if you want to buy in large quantity, if you go to mile 12, you buy it cheaper, please go to mile 12. But if you also know that you are not buying large quantity, and in Lekki, you can buy it at 100,000, in mile 12 they are selling it at 95,000, please don't waste your transport to go to mile 12 and come back, because if you add the money you use in going to mile 12 and coming back, you've added extra 5,000 to your money. Okay, control your costs. Ensure that you are not spending more than you should. Then number four is your pricing strategy. You must be strategic in setting your price. Don't just say because people are setting price like this, I must set my own like this. No, watch it. If they are setting price like this, what are they offering? If I'm setting my own price like this, what am I offering? Okay, good.
Sorry, but please, number two.
Number two is manage inventory. Manage inventory, your stocks, those things you buy, manage it very well. So I together with my partner, I have a small hotel, right? When we buy stock, we know how many, we portion it. We portion it, and I make sure I check that portioning. I'm in charge of ensuring they portion it well. So we portion it to know how many chicken will come out of one, how many pieces of chicken will come out of one whole chicken. How much are we selling each one? So I know how much I'm expecting from that whole chicken. Even if I dash chicken out, I know how much I have given out and how much balance I should get. So check your inventory very well. Always double check. Okay, always double check. Finally, how do you get money, funding for your business? Thank God people did pitch decks. Okay, most pitch that you do is for grants. That's free money. money you don't need to pay back, but they might monitor it. Another way to generate money is from loans. You can generate money easily from loans. Bank has loan that are giving. You just need to go and sit down with your account officer, let them explain, tell them your business, and it's cheaper because with bank it's flexible. They are very flexible than all this credit company, and their interest rate is small. Credit company will give you loan, they will be collecting 30% per month. Bank will collect 30% for the full year. And if you don't have money but you pay them their interest, they will leave you. They will renegotiate your budget with you. So loans are very much available. Microfinance banks are giving loans to small businesses. Take advantage of it. Okay. Then investment. Seek for investment if your business is viable. Seek for investment if your business is viable. So with this, I believe I've come to the end of this session. Yes. I'm going to take questions. So please, if you have questions at this point, you can ask, please. Yes, go ahead, Andrew.
Yes, I want to know how you manage your. Can you hear me?
It's breaking
Yes,
a
I
little
want to know
bit.
how. Okay. How about now?
It's a bit better. You want to know what?
Yes, how you can manage your stocks and inventory. Let's say it's a provision shop where you buy things daily, and then how
Mm-hmm.
can you do that? Because it will be very, very confusing. A small retail
Okay.
shop where there are no systems, and yes, how do you get to manage your stocks and everything?
Okay. So you can do it the software way, or you can do it the normal way. That means get a book. That book, rule it. You know the stock you always buy. Write everything. You're always buying Coke, you're always buying biscuits, you're always buying bread, you're always buying please hold on. Please, can you guys just give me 1 minute, please?
Okay.
Okay, I'm back. I apologize, please. Um, okay, so as I was saying, get a book. Everything you buy, this is going to be where the work is. Oh, everything you know you buy every day. In fact, everything that's in your shop, write it in that book one by one. Then rule a line. Okay, you rule different lines. You write stock updates, new stock. So each time you buy a new stock, you know how many new stock you buy. If it's 3 extra cartons of biscuits, you write 3. Now, you write the current stock you have available, but you have to rule this line every day. That's the problem. You might
So
decide to do
that you
that.
have to be updating it every day.
You have to do it every day. Every single day in the morning, you do it.
That's
Then as people
a
are
lot of
buying,
work.
as people are
Yeah.
buying, you have, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
As people are buying, you have somewhere where you record what they are buying per time. So that at the end of the day, before you close, you sit down with it, you open it, check your stock, you count. Okay, this is how many they bought
I-
today. They
I'm,
bought.
I'm not sure if it's realistic to be writing what you are selling at that in a day. You cannot be writing what you are selling in a retail
You
shop.
can.
It's
We do
very hard.
it. You can. You can. You absolutely can. That's why I said that's where the work is. We do it every day for our stock. Even the ones that we still have on ground, every day we rewrite it for checks and
When you
balances.
sell, you write,
So you say?
wow. I say once you sell, no matter how small the product is, you have to write how much you sell.
No matter how small, oh, my brother, because if you remove 5 naira from 1 million, it's no longer 1 million. Uh-huh. So you have to record it. If you cannot do that pen and paper one, use your phone. Phone is easy. Phone is easy. Okay, you can still go to this Excel sheet, Google Excel on its own. This one
Yes.
is not even using the Google form. You can just open. Okay, sorry, let me share my screen and show you. Let me share my screen. You can see my screen, Abi.
Yes.
Okay, you can
Yes.
just do this. Go to, the reason why I'm always tying it to Google is so that you can see it anywhere and everywhere. But if you go and use the Google, that is, the Excel sheet that is on your laptop, you need to always carry your laptop. Okay, but if you use
Okay.
this one tied to Google, if your laptop is not with you, your phone is with you, you can see it. Just go to Google Sheets. Since you have
Yes.
plenty goods, you enter, open
Okay.
blank sheet. You can write. So you now create it yourself. Stock, daily stock, daily stock. So say for instance, you have things like bread. This one, once you've entered it once, you have entered it once. You have bread, you
Okay.
have let's say biscuits. No, let's say Costa biscuits. You need to specify the type because there are different
Okay.
prices. Costa biscuits, let's say juice. Let's say five alive juice. This is something that you just sit down one day, enter all this information. Now, here can now be um current stock or current quantity. Okay, so let's say
Yes.
currently you have 10 loaves of bread, you have 5 cartons of biscuits, you have 20 cartons of Five Alive juice. Good. Then this next column you can put amounts here so that you know how much, right? That's how much you are selling it for. Let's say you are selling each bread for 2,000. You are selling each biscuit for 500
Okay.
naira. You're selling each Five Alive for 250 naira. Abi? Then the next
Yes.
column will now be sales. Remember,
Yes.
each of your spreadsheet, you can put dates so that you have dates. Okay, you can put dates so that you have dates. Sales. So at the end of the day, you will know how many you have sold. Let's say at the end of today, we sold 5 bread, we sold 1 Costa biscuit, and we did not sell any juice, which is 0,
Okay.
right? Then
Yes.
you write balance stock. I think it's even better you use this spreadsheet. Balance stock. If you remove 5 from 10, how many do you have left? 5, Abi?
Yes.
You remove 1 from 5, you have what? 4. You remove 0 from 20, you still have 20. Then you can come here and have this column will now be new stock. Let's say that day you went to the market and you bought new things. You now bought 12 more pieces of bread. You bought 3 more cartons of Costa biscuits, and Five Alive juice you did not buy because you have plenty. Abi? See, then this now becomes what?
But
Total
this is purely
stock.
mathematics, so
Eh?
This accounting now.
It's not as hard as we
mathematics,
think.
but it's not that easy.
But if you're working alone, if you're alone, this is a little bit tedious.
It's not tedious. So see, let me tell you. You see, one of the mistakes we make, if you consider the toughness of a particular situation, you will not make strides in that area. And record keeping is a huge thing for a business. Okay?
Yeah.
In fact, the fact that you are working alone is the reason why you should do this. So that when somebody joins you, there's a structure on ground.
Okay. Let's say you are not around. Can you still share the document that you are updating to someone to be filling it?
No, why will you share the
You take the
document to
list.
somebody?
I
Give
just
the person the pen and paper one, let them write. Because
Okay,
yes,
you
when
did
you
the
come
one
back,
to
you do the recording.
do you get?
I do some of this.
Give them pen and paper, let them write. You know why? You are the one that know what is happening in your back end. If you give them this, they can change figures.
Yes,
So by the
yes,
time
they
they
can
go and
take
write
it.
it in the book, and then you are seeing that what they wrote in the book and what you have here is not tallying,
Correct.
you know it's a problem.
Even when you are not in the shop, they'll be updating you like every day. They have to do stock check. They check everything, then they update and you have to be checking with your Google Sheet what is there,
Yes, so
how much shells
Go
there.
there and tell you.
What you need to do every day.
yes, you have to check. You honestly have to check. It will help you because it's your business. People don't really care about your business as much as you will care about it. And if you don't check, you'll
Yeah,
be at the
true.
losing end. So that's why for me, if you use these formats, it looks as if it takes time. But once you have entered the information, you see this place, this daily stock. Once you have put all your daily stock here, all you need to do is to be filling all these areas. Once you have finished, this is day one. You come here. Google Sheet has so many cells, right? It will just be updating, or you
But
use this
but
Google form.
Google
See, you can use
does
this
it
Google
do
form that we
calculation for you?
created. Hello?
Can it help you calculate the balance, or you have to calculate it yourself?
Yes, if you want to calculate it, it's simple now. Sorry, let me see. Look at it. It has calculated here. All you need to do is to highlight it. Just drag down. Shey you see 2,750. Since you don't know how to enter formula or all those things, just drag from where you want to check. Just drag. This is what needs to come in. You will see the total
Okay,
amount of money down here. Shey you can see my screen.
I
Yes.
can see your screen.
Yes, ma, I
See,
can see your screen,
the
ma.
truth is, these things are not hard. We only think it is hard. When you do it and it becomes a norm, the truth is, as your business is growing, you will be improving the process, right? But
Yeah.
it is important to create a standard. No let person thief you. You create a standard. That's just it. So if we can do this, fine.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma. Thank you very much, ma.
The network has kicked out.
John, Andrew, don't be scared. Just try it. Any other? Let me take one more question so we can wrap up, please.
All right. Thank you, ma.
Okay, thank you. Yes. Any other question or are we good? Okay, Paul, go ahead.
Okay. But initially during the class, you said you show us how to record our finances. I don't know.
And
A
that's what I
simple
did
way.
now. I just showed you simple ones. First of all, I gave you guys tools that you can use. Those ones that I put on the chat. There are some on the
Okay.
chat. You can just Google them, read about them, see if it's something you can use. Then I now showed you this Excel sheet that I just explained to Andrew. And then the other one that I use Google Form. Those are simple
Can
ways.
you write
Or
them, ma? Sorry.
sorry, I didn't
Can
hear
you
you.
please write them again? I said, can you please write them again? I'm not able to see what you have written earlier.
Uh, okay, somebody asked a very important question on this group chat too. Okay, let me see. What did I write? I wrote QuickBooks, Zoho Books, Zoho Books. I wrote Sage. I wrote Keeper app.
Sage,
Uh-huh. Yes, so that's it. Now somebody is asking, my first burned down as result of light misused by my neighbor next door. Okay, that means your first business. Now I'm desiring to apply for a loan to revive it up. What can I do since all the records are lost? Just go to your bank and talk to your account officer. They will guide you. They will guide you. That one is sure. Okay, Paul. Yes, so hope you have gotten the update on that. Then Tochuku, go ahead, please.
Okay, thank you, ma.
Yes.
I have a question. My question, I want to ask, how do I separate my business account from my personal account? Because oftentimes I find
Sorry, how
myself
do you do what? I can't hear you.
separate my business account from my personal account.
Okay, so first of all, is your
But
business
also,
registered?
oftentimes I find. Okay, go on, ma. Go on.
Is your business registered?
Yes, it's registered with CSC,
Good.
and
Have
I
you
have an account for it.
good?
I have an account with UBA.
So
I have
ensure
an
that
account.
all transactions that has to do with your business enters that account.
Okay, ma'am.
If that bank is not giving you what you need, open another bank account. You
Okay,
understand?
ma'am.
If you have different projects you do, you can have different accounts in different banks for different projects. Like currently, because I have different types of businesses and different types of projects, we have different accounts for that purpose. Okay, that's one easy way to separate it.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. I really appreciate it.
All right. Okay,
Thank
guys.
you.
Thank you so much for. Okay, David. David, go ahead, please.
Okay, ma. Thank you for the session. Please, you give can you give us more resources for us to understand the subject more? Hello?
Well,
Can you hear me,
more
ma?
resources. Okay, somebody. Yes, I can hear you. You said more resources that you can use to understand financial management more, right? Start with the ones I've given you. How well you can do with the ones that I've given you it will definitely open you up to more information. You understand? Because if I say let me start calling resources for you, become really confused. There'll be too much. These ones I've given you, look at them, learn something from them, move to the next one. Okay, somebody is asking, can I use accounts like OPay and Kuda for my business? It's very risky. Okay, because government can come up with any rule that would destabilize Kuda and OPay. You can use it to collect, but transfer the money out to a normal bank. That's that to one of the fugas, those First Bank, Union Bank, UBA, and those banks, GTB, Access Bank and Zenith Bank. Don't leave your money in OPay. It's very, very risky. I can tell you for free. Taiwo, please.
Yes, ma.
Yes.
I just want to the question that David asked that about other resources.
More resources.
I just want to ask that if we can get the slide of this class or soft copy that you use, maybe that would be better for people that could not write down or jot anything down. I think that would be okay for us.
Okay, so that will be up to what they call it is up to Net Factory. So I would give the slide to them. They would decide if they're going to give it to you guys or not. I don't have a say in that really. That's why it's very important when you're in sessions like this. It's good to just ensure you just take notes based on what you understand really quickly. Okay, so I'm going to drop my number here in case you guys have further question. I will attend to it when I can. You just send me a WhatsApp message and I would respond. Let me know that you are from the Net Factory training, right?
Sorry, ma'am. Sorry for the service. Why you type the number? Can you hear me, ma'am?
Yeah, I can hear you. Go ahead.
So I will be able to get this slide. Or if possible, if you have something like an ebook for this session, you can forward it to us. We appreciate it.
And someone has asked me about the slide, and I've explained that the slide is entirely up to Net Factory. They will determine if they're going to be sharing it with you guys.
But
Okay?
I don't know if you have like some of your personal ebook, something like that.
My personal what? Sorry, I'm not hearing you.
Ebook, something like a kind of ebook.
Just send me a message on WhatsApp. Send me a message on WhatsApp.
Okay.
Yes. Okay, guys. Thank you so much for your time. I would not want to keep us here any longer. I've dropped my number on the group. So on the chat, sorry. My phone number is on the chat.
Sorry. No,
yes. So at the end of if you guys need to reach out to me, send me a message on WhatsApp. So thank you so much. Have a wonderful day.
Yeah.
Yeah, you too.